good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of TEDxMellenStreet Live. You guys, this is Sacha, your host and curator of TEDxMellenStreet. I can't believe that this event is coming up in like 2 weeks, you guys. And, we've been here with you on this episode, showing off our speakers that we have. And today I have our event host, Dominique Marie, who will be with us today. Just kind of like talk about her world and, maybe hype up the event a little bit. And, all that good stuff. But, we're going to get into that when I bring her up. But I want to say thank you for everyone to everyone for watching the episodes and supporting our speakers, supporting the event. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Tanya Fields, founder of Connected Compass, who is doing amazing things in the STEM community for minority women and men. I can't talk today. So without further ado, you guys, I'm going to bring up Dominique Marie because for some reason I can't talk. I'm going to let her talk and I'm going to be quiet. And I'm just going to get into this thing. Hey, Dominique, how are you?
Hey, Sacha. How are you?
Well, I guess part of me is fine, but my tongue is like, we need to go back to sleep.
It's like that sometimes. It's like that. I totally understand.
I'm sitting here like, okay, I know what I'm saying, but my tongue is like, no, we're not saying it like that right now.
I want to rest.
Sometimes your body just take over in so many different ways, but you know what? We're going to get this under control. And we're going to start by asking you this one question that I asked everybody on this show. Mm-hmm. Who is Dominique Marie?
Oh, who is Dominique Marie? Dominique Marie is a healer. Above all, I am somebody who can connect you to you through me. I'm a mother. I gave birth to 4 children. I have 3 bonus children. I am a daughter. I am a sister. I am a friend. I am a queen. I am an entrepreneur. I am a servant leader. That is me. I am a creative.
Awesome. And you are our wonderful event host for TEDxMellenStreet. Yes. How excited are you?
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Everybody knows about TED Talks, and to know that we have a branch of that in our own backyard, and then we're welcoming people outside of our community here. I am such a big fan. In hearing that it's about diversity and inclusion. From my 9 to 5, that's what I do. I am a supporter of adults with disabilities, so I'm all about diversity and inclusion. I was actually the 2023 winner of President Broderick's ODU Diversity and Inclusion Award. So it's kind of like, it's kismet. It's all full circle. So I'm so excited to be a part of that day, and just to be a part of this event, to work with you. This is very, very exciting and a long time coming.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. And with you working in this every day, that's your background. How important is the power of inclusion in our society?
Man, it's so funny. You see things on the news, and I've just recently actually stopped watching the news on a daily basis because it was becoming very overwhelming. But when you boil everything down to it, when it comes to our differences, right? Differences is what creates hate and what creates the confusion and what creates discord. Just understanding that we all come from different backgrounds. We all are diverse. To be able to include people in the avenues that they want to be included in. Acceptance will cure so much. And this platform is very well needed to see different backgrounds speak about things that they're passionate about. Like it really is everything. Diversity and inclusion can literally change the world. So this being a platform is like, again, very exciting, very well needed. And it's an honor.
Awesome. That's such a wonderful answer. And I was sitting here just listening like, okay, how am I going to unpack this a little bit? And you said one thing about the inclusion part being, matching that with acceptance. And, when we think about so many things, even in our own personal lives, it's like, how many times have we felt like we weren't accepted or we weren't included in something? I mean, it goes back to even being as kids on the playground or whatever, like everybody playing the games, doing double jumps, whatever. And it's like, okay, pick me. Yep. And you don't get picked, and it's like you feel the worst ever. Then you have those who's like, look, I'm just going to include myself as it is.
Right. And kudos to those people, right? Kudos to the ones that can just step up and advocate for themselves and say, I'm here regardless. Mm-hmm. But what about the ones, like you said, that are left out? And that can turn into depression. that can turn into anger, that can turn into them becoming bullies. Like, it really is being included. And if you're the person that can just step up and say, I'm here, maybe you grab somebody and you welcome them, you bring them into their circle because you're the bold one.
Yes, yes, yes. And that's the thing, just pulling up that boldness, and that courage within yourself to do that. And not only just advocate for yourself, but like you said, like how you're working in that field and you're in position to advocate for others, because without that, we wouldn't have, the beauty of, the differences around us being exemplified in everything that we have and that we do and what we see. And I just believe that is so important. I don't know, how sometimes, but it's one thing I haven't even talked about on the show yet is coming up with the theme, and it's just like, okay, well, I pondered on so many themes for the show and for the event. And, think about TED, it's always about the ideas worth sharing. And, you're watching the videos and you have these hot topics and hot themes. And I thought about like our area, and for those who don't know, we're in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, 757, two up, two down. And
Hey,
so I need to do it the other way. So that way it come out like,
there
listen,
we go. Yeah, yeah. I always mess with it. I don't even try it. I'm just like, yep.
yeah, be like,
Yeah.
oh, I just know what's comfortable. So, and I think about that, and we're in our area, we're a melting pot of everything. We have the military, we have all forms of life represented in everything. And, we have technology, we have all these things. And, so it's like, okay, well, what would be so representative of everything, like our community, but also can just light up the world itself, every state, everything, everybody can just easily come in. And I was watching an interview with the Black Panther cast from Black Panther 2. And it was Herta, it was a Tena, right? It was Wakanda. Forever, right? Yes, I am a Marvel fan, you guys. And so Herta, he was they were interviewing the cast, and he got up and he said, he was being very transparent, and he said, because of inclusion, I am here. And when he said that, I was like, that's it. Because when you think about it, everything we see and do and have is because of inclusion. So we challenge the speakers to think
That
outside the
feels.
box. Oh yeah. I mean,
I
that
think
right there, yeah, that right there was just that line alone, the power in the words of that. And we challenge the speakers to come up with topics that supports that theme, the power of inclusion. And in that challenge, we wanted them to think outside of even diversity. Think about what we have in technology. What do we have, in everyday life? What do we have when we look at ethnic backgrounds? What do we have when we think about culture and everything? And so here we are. We have a diverse stage of people representing the different walks of life. We have topics from AI to seasoned women, age, maternal things, and all this other stuff. It's like so many crazy things that you never thought was a thing until people
And it's
bring it.
crazy because we're now in a space that diversity and inclusion, you say it's a buzzword, but it's real. This is it. This is it personified, and it's such a great thing. And we can think back to our differences and our disabilities and our different abilities before that would keep us excluded.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're now able to be different and that pushes us to the front, to the forward. Again, I didn't know you came up with that theme. So I'm learning that right now in real time, which now I'm even more impressed because absolutely this theme is like, it's brilliant. It's perfect. I thought it was a national theme. So Ted, you guys listen up, and this is Sasha's theme. So please take it and go with it, but give my girl some credit because this theme is so the now. And again, it's what we need. And I think people who might have never been to a TED Talk, who might be intimidated by the atmosphere, the theme alone is welcoming. And it says you can be included. This is a diverse panel. This is a diverse day of speakers. Everybody in here comes from different backgrounds. Everybody is welcome.
Yes, definitely. And the one thing that excites me so much about the event, and I just plug it once again, everybody, the event is TEDxMellenStreet. It is happening on November the 18th here in Hampton, Virginia at the Historic American Theater from 4 to 8 p.m. So definitely you want to be there. Seats are limited. So you want to get in there if you want to be a part of it and don't have to wait till next year. But you want to be part of the inaugural
Yes.
TEDx event. I mean, this is the first event for the city of Hampton. It is the first event since 2014. And I would also dare to say that it's the first event that's so diverse.
I would dare to say that too.
Yeah, very
Being,
diverse.
being from here, I would have to just go ahead and put that out there. I think that's true. I live right
Right.
around the corner from Mellon Street. Literally, I can walk to Mellon Street from my house. You're right.
Yeah. Yes, and it's so diverse, and and I'm so excited. I'm excited for all the speakers. I'm excited for you being the host and being a part of it. It's just, time is flying and everything. But one of the things I wanted to mention, even talking about the inclusion part, is the historic part, even of the American theater, because they were the first theater to desegregate in our area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I always say, like, when I learned about that, and I was just like, you know what, if inclusion was a thing back
Mm,
then it wouldn't be anything about desegregation. It would be inclusion.
exactly. It is what it is.
It
It's
is what it
life.
is. It
Mhm.
is. It's like, so even with them at the theater doing the things they did, that's a forerunner of inclusion that we experience
What
today.
a great spot to have it in.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then being in historic area of what Phoebus
Hmm.
and just really highlighting that. And yeah, like I said, and it's close to you. So it's like I didn't know that
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
right there.
Right here in
Yeah,
the heart
in
of
the
it.
area.
Absolutely. Hmm.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so glad that you are the choice for this to host the event.
Everything works out.
It does.
Everything works out. And we're also right around the corner from where Bay Days was. And they stopped having the traditional sense of Bay Days. But again, talking about inclusion and thinking about the historical, implications of this area to have this type of event there,
Yeah.
it really is. It's monumental.
Wow, wow, that's awesome. I didn't realize that about Bay Days.
Hmm.
Okay. Wow, 'cause that was a big event for the city of Hampton.
Yeah, that's where when they brought slaves to this area, they brought them there. So that
Mhm.
was the location they brought them, and they had the auction blocks. And for years, they had celebrations. And we used to go as kids, not knowing, what we were celebrating. And then
Yeah.
as the years went on, when people started being more, conscious of celebrations and what we're actually celebrating, we were like, wait a minute, maybe let's not commemorate this.
Right.
Maybe not this event. So yeah, they stopped doing that. They call it, I think, like the Captain's Festival now, so it's a little bit different. But
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Historical Hampton.
Hey, and I'm quite sure that's like the story for every, every state, every city has their own
Mhm.
thing, but it's so much history in our area because, of everything where we're located and like you said, with the Bay Days and what
Yeah,
that represented. And
history and progression. Because
yeah,
look at that.
exactly. With TEDx Mellon Street coming for
Look
the
at
power
that.
of inclusion.
Yeah, literally the power of inclusion.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. So, Dominique,
Yes,
so
yes,
what is up with you? What's next? I know you're doing a lot with, DEI,
Mhm.
in your professional life. You have
Yes,
hosting life, you have your business life. So
yes,
what's
yes.
next? What's coming up? What's coming down the pipe?
Next. Okay, so what's next? I'm also the owner of 360 Arts and Production, which is a media company based out of Hampton, Virginia. We do everything you see, we do. So pictures, videography, shows, music, we do it all. I am happy to announce first here for everybody to hear that I have a new show coming out, and it is called The Hidden Gems of Hampton Roads. That show will begin filming this January 2024, and I'm going around all of the 7 cities to focus on and introduce you to the hottest gems that you don't know yet. So that starts next year.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I love that, the hidden gems of Hampton because it's so much.
Girls, it is. And I am a big non chain restaurant eater. So I love Fuller's on Mellon Street. That's like my favorite restaurant. I love the mom and pop shops. So I know I get enjoyment out of it. So I'm sure other people would like to just break away from the norm and figure
Yeah.
out what's out there that they can support.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow. I just can't wait to be, there on the 18th with you and just kind of go through this whole experience and just, I just keep looking forward to just the change and just the momentum that will be brought into the city after that. Or not even just the city, but the area itself and for the speakers and for yourself, being a TEDx host,
Yes,
and
I'm so proud. I was telling Sasha yesterday. I told my posters about it, and she was ready. Like, can we post it up? Can I put it on your one sheet? Can I send it to all my media connections? I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second. So yes, Tasha Walker is on it. That is my publicist, and she is super excited about this opportunity. So we all are. It really is.
yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. And I'm just so excited and I'm thankful. Thank you for saying yes to the invite to be the TEDx host. And thank you for even saying yes to be on the show and letting people know who you are and just helping to promote the event and everything. I just wanted to make sure that I am giving back in a way to everyone who is just being a part of this. And what more better way to give back to the things that you're doing in your personal life to enhance your business, your brand, all those things. And, so I really appreciate it all. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for not being afraid. Thank you for your ambition. Thank you for your guts. Thank you for your creativity. Thank you for your yes. We're going to be saying thank you for many years to come. You said this is the inaugural, and that is, I'm glad you said that because I fully expect to see this yearly now. So.
That is the plan. We'll be
Yes.
back. It's so crazy because people are already asking, like, hey, have you released your call for speakers yet? I'm like, let me get past this one first.
Yeah. Get ready.
Let's breathe after this. But, y'all just get ready because I just look forward to it being just greater and greater every year. And so thank you guys for watching. Dominique, thank you again. And I want you to give some final words of wisdom.
My biggest call to everybody watching this, listening to this, get to know yourself, get to love yourself, connect with people who love you. Don't try to be anybody but you. Period.
That's it. That's it right there, you guys. Be yourselves. Be yourselves. Definitely, you heard Dominique said, be yourselves. So on that note, thank you again. Once again, everybody, the event, TEDx Mellon Street, is happening on November the 18th from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Historic American Theater in Hampton, Virginia. And we want you to be there. We got our host here with you, we got our curator, myself here.
Yeah, I did it wrong.
Down 757, we are representing all the way. And so I want y'all to have another great day. And we'll be back with another episode with another great person representing TEDxMellenStreet. All right, you guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.